Hey, what's going on everyone? This is G and I'm Phunken hungry. In this video, we're going to try Hungry Jack's apparent pub range. Well, I've already tried the Palmy chicken burger, so I've already tried that on the channel. I may get it again and do another review, but yeah, my old review's up there if you want to have a look at it. But also, apparently, gravy on burgers is a pub meal, and even gravy on chips is a pub meal. I guess if you get, steak and chips, sometimes you might, have gravy on it, but let me know in the comments below if you put gravy on your burgers and gravy on your chips at a pub. I know gravy on chips from like a fish and chip shop or a chicken shop, you get gravy on chips, but I don't know if it's really huge in the pub scene. Anyway, let's bust this open and have a look. Gravy loaded fries or chips, and we got the gravy Whopper. Gee, oh, they knew who it was for. So I'll quickly go through the prices. So this is $10.75 for the, it's a bacon gravy Whopper. Got to have the bacon, and hopefully the bacon will help this out. So it's $10.75 for the Whopper. For a larger meal that I got is $16.85, and also you have to charge $3 extra for the loaded chips, but if you get the loaded gravy fries by itself, it's $5.95. Anyway, let's bust this open. Have a look. Oh, how much gravy did they put on my burger? Bugger all, really. What's the point of even trying? If you're going to try something weird like gravy on a burger, at least put a lot on. But yeah, you can see a bit here, and we can see a bit here. Well, you probably can't. Anyway. And let's have a look at the fries as well, see how much gravy. Hopefully there's some gravy on the fries or chips. I don't know why I keep calling it fries.
America!
Yeah, there's a nice bit of gravy on those chips. I'd say that's satisfactory. But yeah, you should have put about that much on the bloody burger. Anyway, the gravy on chips looks nice. Don't know about the burger. We'll give it all a try. But I reckon I'll try the gravy chips first. Alright, so this is Hungry Jack's chips, I guess like maybe a large serve with the gravy. That's a lot on your fork. A lot of gravy on your fork. Alright, let's put this in the fork in the mouth. Cheers. That is funkin' nice. You get the saltiness and the chicken salt coming from the fries. The fries are soft because of the gravy, but also a little bit of texture to them. It is a little bit of a salty gravy, strong beef flavour. Definitely complements each other really well, actually. It's like they wanted to do gravy chips, but they're like, what else can we put on gravy? Let's just put it on the bloody burgers. No wonder Hungry Jack's has to steal ideas from Maccas and Clackers, because when they come up with their own ideas, it's like some sort of crackhead came up with this. But yeah, as I said, the fries are fine, but it's like, what else should we put gravy on? Let's put gravy on chips. Let's put gravy on Funkin' Hungry's face. Let's put gravy on burgers. Bloody hell, let's put gravy on the neighbour's cat. Not too bad. I'd say that you'd be able to get a better portion of gravy on chips if you go to a local place and really support local small businesses, in my opinion. But Hungry Jack's are trying to cater to obviously all those twats that go to Hungry Jack's, I guess, They're trying to give them a pub experience, a pub meal. About $5.95 for that. Definitely a couple of dollars too much. About $4 I'd say would be like a reasonable price. $6 for that. Nice amount of gravy, nice amount of chips, nice little snack if you're, on the road. Hey Mark, if you just need a nice little quick snack, $6, not too bad. especially even if you want to grab a meal, if you're, you know, a Phunken hungry, greedy git. $20 if you got the drink, burger, and the loaded fries. But my rating for Hungry Jack's loaded gravy chips, I'll give them a 6.8 out of 10. Pretty damn good. They do taste nice. For some reason, fast food, as soon as it starts going cold though, it doesn't taste the best. So I'll have another little taste. That is a pretty nice gravy. Maybe a little bit too salty. Because at first I thought it was the chips are salted. But yeah, I feel like the gravy is probably quite salty as well. It's quite a salty experience. Kind of like when 2 Aussie said my content was trash.
Phunken hungry is a plonker.
A salty experience. And my price rated $5.95, basically $6 for that. I'll give them a 4 for a price rating. Feel like that's a few dollars too much. Now I do like my Whoppers, and I do like how Hungry Jack's, you know, change up the Whopper. I do, after doing reviews for a while, I kind of look forward to like a Whopper with different ingredients on it, because a Whopper, you can't normally go wrong with a Whopper. I did actually like the cheesy Whopper. I did grab that a couple of times after I did a review, so I did like that. But yeah, gravy on a burger, obviously it's a little bit wacky, but we'll see how it is. As I said, they need a lot more gravy if I'm going to really taste it. They need like a big amount of gravy. It's just like a little smear on here. So if you're going to go through and do a gravy burger, you may as well go all out. But I feel like McDonald's misses out. They sometimes try too hard with promos, where Hungry Jack's just puts a few more ingredients on the Whopper and then just calls it a different name. I feel like Macca's should probably do that with a double quarter pounder. It's one of their most iconic burgers. You could just put a few different ingredients on that. But either way, you know, it is just all the ingredients that you'd normally get. You don't get ketchup. You don't get ketchup. You don't get ketchup, onions. I don't think you don't get ketchup, onions, pickles, all the rest of the ingredients on a Whopper, bacon, and apparently gravy, which just, I can't even see anymore. So to me, this is just not going to taste like gravy. But let's give it a go. This is the Hungry Jack's Bacon Gravy Whopper. Cheers. Just tastes mayonnaise. They do have onion on here actually. My bad, so maybe they even have pickles on here. Verification. I'm trying to do a bloody video here. Oh, delivery. Delivery always costs more, so I need to do pickup. Find restaurant. How hard is it just to look at an app these days? What was I even doing? Loady load. Bloody piss poor. Just a bacon gravy Whopper. Item only. Customize. Okay, so you get mayonnaise, gravy, lettuce, tomato, bacon, cheese slice, beef patty, and toasted bun. So yeah, what I said, without onions, pickles, and tomato sauce. So why the hell did they have that onion on there? Bunch of plonkers. Anyway, where's my gravy? 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 Got enough mayonnaise. Oh, that vanilla Coke's pretty bloody beautiful though. Knew I should have ordered extra gravy, but yeah. Sometimes they put way too much sauce on these. Sometimes they put bloody nothing at all. And yeah, with a gravy burger, like I can barely see it. You can see it here. Maybe I'll taste this a little bit. Where's my gravy? To be honest, I can't really work out if the gravy's good on the burger or not because it just mixes in with all the other ingredients. Alright, I got a little bit of gravy flavour, but what it's adding is a little bit of saltiness and a little bit of a beef flavour to it, so need more gravy to really work out if it's going to work with those ingredients. So my rating for the bacon gravy Whopper, or lack of gravy, I'm going to give that a 2.5 out of 10. It's not a bad tasting burger, but yeah, where's the gravy? So maybe if you bumped up the gravy so I could actually taste it, then I could give it really a proper rating of what it's like with gravy. But it's just got lost in that mayonnaise, and yeah, it's just hardly any gravy at all. And then on the fries, I got a nice amount of gravy. Could have put a nice dollop of gravy on the burger like you did the chips, so then I could have had a couple of bites and tasted the gravy. But what I can taste is just adding saltiness, which you don't really need because you got, you know, the beef and the bacon, and then it's just adding like a beefy flavour, which again, you don't really need because you got the beef. And my price rating is $10.75 for this. So, look, it's a fairly big size burger, lots of ingredients. I'll give that a 7 out of 10 for a price rating. But let me know if you've tried Hungry Jack's pub range, pub meals, whatever they're saying. You know, as I said, I've done the palmy before if you want to go and check that out. But yeah, I've got the G burger, got the bacon gravy Whopper, and I've got the loaded fries. Yeah, it's okay. Really, as I said, works on the chips. The chips are a couple of dollars overpriced. A little bit salty as well. After a while, they do get a little bit salty. But yeah, you may as well just go to really a fish and chip shop, your local fish and chip shop, chicken shop. And yeah, they'll do gravy and chips, better quality. And yeah, I'd say a better portion for that price. But hey, if you want to support Jackers and get a Whopper with gravy on it, just, you know, like a teaspoon of gravy where you can barely taste it, and then do a promo of, oh yeah, gravy burgers, then yeah, go and give them a try. To be honest, the best part of the meal, to be honest, is this vanilla Coke. Pretty bloody good. But let me know if you've tried the gravy burger or loaded fries. I'd love to hear if you agree or disagree. Let me know down in the comments below. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could please like, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This is G from Phunken Hungry, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers. Was that a fairy?